Welcome to Livestream. This is Dolynny TV. I don't know who's in the live stream. If you're watching right now, my one viewer that's in there, why not leave me a comment? Say who you are. This is Dolynny TV. This is the Kansas City Americans franchise mode. Right now we're in the trade screen. I just need to figure out the contract situation for the Kansas City Americans. You see, they're at 56 million cap space. We need a little bit more. Jacob Jones, welcome to Livestream. Velocity, welcome in. We're going to add a 6th round pick here to this draft. You see, we robbed ourselves of quite a few draft picks this season. Of course, that was our mistake, but that is what we have to do. We have to rebuild, of course. So let's see. Back-to-back streams. Welcome, Jacob. I appreciate you being first both times. That's awesome. So we're trading away Caden Fleury and Connor I believe this is Connor Murphy, or is this? Yeah, this is Connor Murphy. We're trying to acquire a bottom 6 defender who will do the job. We'll give him some power play time. Velocity, I can't have anyone else in the party just because it just messes up the broadcast. So unfortunately can't have you in here. So 3.85 million for Connor Murphy. That should solve our cap space issues a little bit as well. So we're hoping to solve that in this trade. That's going to be trade rejected. So we don't want to trade away anything. We can trade away a few more prospects. Of course, I'm not adverse to that because we got to win this year. That's the problem. With signing someone like Wenberg, we now have to win this year, which is a scary concept when you really think of it, because you've got a situation which you didn't have to win before, and now all of a sudden you do have to win. Not a good situation to be in. Really, we could trade away Ryan Murphy, but I don't want to do that. Gaming Gator, Henrik Samuelsson, that is a good choice. Unfortunately, we don't need more forwards at this point. And Ewok Buns, hello, welcome to the live stream. Glad to see you could make it in. We're going to trade away. Let's see, what can we trade away? We can trade away with this Carrick guy. Thomas, welcome to the live stream. Nice to see you were able to make it in. Trade disapproved. Unfortunately, Arizona would have more than enough skaters in the program, so we just got to maybe trade away a goaltender here. We got someone like this Lamb, who's a fringe starter. We want to keep him intact. Eddie Lack, who has no trade value whatsoever. And this Helvig AHL starter, let's see if he's good enough. Plus a 6th round pick, that should be good. The draft is balls. Most likely that is true. So that's where we got to be careful. We got to also think we got to win, plus the draft could be bad. Trade rejected. Arizona still doesn't want to make this trade. So that's all good. We will go out and pick ourselves up a free agent for the 10 million, which Aaronator in the previous stream had said we pretty much have to do. So I don't want to sign any of these 7th defenseman guys. I mean, Jared Cowan, he's top 6 potential, 2.1. That's pretty good. How did I get Xander Bogaerts? That was actually out of a standard pack. If you guys haven't gone and watched that video of MLB, I know a lot of you guys aren't MLB guys, but hey, pulling a rare card in any video game is always fun to watch, so definitely go watch that as soon as you're done here in the live stream. And next year it is balls, then CPUs. Gen is year 4. Yeah, that's true. So we're going to sign Jared Cowan to an 8.5 million 1-year deal. It's just to blow up cap space. So that's what we have to do. He's still considering his options, but he should get back to us rather quickly, and that should give us the bottom 6 defender we need. And let's go see if we can get ourselves a advanced day here. Owner goals update, that's all good. We're going to simulate up to the next preseason game. Get Larson. Larson would be a good pickup. He has been good for me in the Oilers GM mode before. We're going to go up here a few days and see if we can't sign Phil Verone accepted, Warofsky rejected, and oh man, our roster is full. Jared Cowan is done. Definitely, so I had told Little Bomber to come in here to the live stream to get a shout out. That's how it guys works. If you want to let a shout out come into the live stream, I'll give you guys a shout out. So definitely guys, if you have a little bit of time after the live stream, go check out Little Bomber and give him a little bit of a look over. Tell him what you like about his channel for sure. Did I see the Oilers game? Was that last night? That was last night. That was, did we win? Question mark? No, we lost, didn't we? I don't know. I can't remember. I kind of fell asleep during it. Kind of rough. So anyways, we've got a couple guys down there in the AHL. We're not going to be able to sign on anyone. We should be able to get into the thing. Ozzie Smith, that's an awesome card to get. He is pretty good. I was telling DG about that the other day. Jamie, welcome to live stream. Nice to see you're able to make it in. Hall's return, that's true. That is what it was last night. We need to get, I think, Verone down there in the AHL. That's what I'm looking for. Let's go best lines here. And Phil Verone is in the AHL. That's perfect. That's good to go. Leafs fan, kind of feel for you there, but you guys have had a better year this year, so that's a solid thing to have. A better year, that's good to hear. I'm going to let my cat in because she's driving me nuts here on the outside of the door. There we go. That is all set. Let's take a look at the defense. You see Hayden Fleury, Chelios, Ethan Bear, and Liljegren. Cat! Hey, cat! Get in here. Jesus, this is rough. Line A is out. Yeah, Line A being out, that really sucks, but that is the way the NHL goes. Sometimes the best stars get injured, right? And Jelkovic, he's the starter. He should get the call up right away. Oilers won. Oh, yes, they won on OT. Don't tell me. In OT, McDavid with the saucer pass over to Draisaitl mid-slot. Man, oh man, did we put on a good show in that game. Yes, okay, I was awake for that. Liljegren on offense. See, I could change him over to offense. I'm going to let him improve a bit more from 68, and then we'll see what he can do from there. Nylander and JVR, yes. Let's see. We got to still figure out how to meet the salary cap demand. We'll worry about that afterwards. We're going to hold a team meeting here. And we're going to see what we're going to do. Team meeting, and what are we doing? The wins and losses don't count, so let's focus on our team play. I want you to all play for your jobs out there. That's true. They all are fired up by that. That's good. Locker room chemistry goes up by 1%, and we're all of a sudden kind of crushing it. So that's what we got to do. We got to go through the preseason and see how this team performs, and then suddenly we'll get into this game against Washington and see if we can't start the year on a positive note. Yes, what's up? I don't know, you're just saying Dolynny, and that kind of scares me. Let's see, we're allocating to arena operations. I always like to allocate to arena operations. That's where I like to be. And save budget. There we go. You should edit the rosters next franchise mode and make them realistic. See, I don't have enough time for that. That's the problem. Is I'd like to get Mark Stahl. I will agree to that. I don't have enough time to edit rosters. That's something I've always wanted to get into doing, but never really had the chance to do. You see here, we're crushing opponents. 2 straight wins. Pittsburgh Penguins, probably not going to be much opponent. No, 2-1 loss for them. And against Philadelphia, can we make it 4 in a row? Love to make it 4 in a row here against Philadelphia. Edit the scouting assignment. Takes 20 minutes. I know it does, but I don't know enough about the prospects and stuff, and about the NHL in general to make the roster's realistic. That's what I'm going with. Any good vets on my team? Well, we have Jeff Skinner. That's our vet there, and I mean, I think we have one other guy, but I think we're running with a roster of young guys. We must be salary cap compliant. I don't know what that's going to mean for us. I hate Hull now. People booed him all day yesterday. Yeah, after that hit on Cassian, that was pretty cheeky of him to do, and he got his money's worth for it as Cassian gave him the 1-2 there. Favorite Blue Jays player, Devin Travis. And then Kansas City needs a rebuild. Not quite yet. I think this team's very solid all around. You see Chiasson, he's our vet. A lot of other guys are 22, 23, 25, 20, 25 kind of deal. Sam Gagner's our vet. Aiden, not much. Just getting this live stream going. Yeah, Shaden, that sucks that you were sick, man. That is never fun to do anything when you're sick. Shaden, edit the lines, not for this live stream, but after we get performing. This is basically just getting the season going. We're going to play the first month, see what we can do, see what salary cap compliant means for us, that's for sure. Zykov coming up, I'm really excited about him. Who's the dirtiest player in the NHL right now? Definitely not Milan Lucic. If you look at a guy, not Zach Cassian, the guy I'm thinking of, can't remember. Jethro, nice to make it into the live stream. So, Aiden, don't worry about it. It's all good. Just make it in when you can. I definitely don't force that on you guys. I'm live streaming just to live stream. That's literally keeps my practice up, and that's all good. That's exactly who I was thinking of. Derek Dorsett is a very gritty player. Crosses the line a lot of time. Ott's true too. That Hall hit was pretty brutal. And we're going to go in, and let's see here. Only goal is amazing. Overview, like you guys said, it was going to be a weaker draft, and Lucic is just making sure nobody touches McJesus. Honestly, that's why I don't call Lucic dirty, because he's protecting my star player, right? That's what we got. So we're going to go the first 4 games here, see how the team performs. We got to go in and do our best. Against Washington, we're going to go with a 6-4 victory to start off the season in Kansas City. Cannot complain about that. Then against New York Rangers. Oh, we lost against New York. That sucks. Hi, Tyler. Nice to see you. We're in here. Jay Rosehill is over in Europe right now. He's playing in the EIHL. He's had a couple solid scraps this year. I definitely keep up with him. He's doing good. McLeod just got traded. See, McLeod just scraps. That's about it. I don't see McJesus or Matthews leaving Toronto or Edmonton. They're the cornerstones of the franchise for the while. I have heard of Greg DeVries. He's been kind of a strange one for me. I think he's played a little bit over the past few years. Not a lot, but a little bit. And we're going to go see if we can't get ourselves a victory against Philadelphia on a promotions night right here. Yeah, at home, we got to get a win. 6-3 loss. We're losers so far. 1 out of 2 at home in Kansas City at the Ameridome. And we win on the road. So we're almost, we're 2-1 on the road and 1-2 at home for 3-3. Guys, this is not going well for us to start off this year. To Felix French, to Nashville for Felix French. Yes, that is a trade that happened today. Do you respect Rougned Odor? See, Rougned Odor, it was a heat of the moment thing. I understand baseball like that. You got to police the game like that. So I understand it, but at the same time, come on, man. Keep it in thing. Yeah, I know him being from Toronto and all, McJesus should go, but I really doubt he will. By the time he's thinking about leaving Edmonton, he'll be at the top of his game. And guys, I don't even really want to imagine where the NHL will be at that point. Let's see. Teuvo Teravainen, 7 points in 6 games. The kid's crushing it on that top line. Elias Lindholm, and you got Jeff Skinner with 5 points. Brett Pesce for Wenberg, crushing it for us. Donaldson for McCutcheon, definitely not. Come on, Donaldson's 90 million times better than McCutcheon. Fake Bob McKenzie says that. Yeah, Gustafson. Oh my God, you guys follow that fake Bob McKenzie. I like it. I miss Brizgalov. Brizgalov was pretty good. The dirtiest is Gazdic. Gazdic I haven't really followed up with. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Wenberg, 4 goals. Everybody else doing their job. Ryan Murphy with 3 assists. Bjorkstrand and Chiasson, Dahlbeck and Chiasson not doing well. And then Bjorkstrand's got 1. And a bunch of guys with just 1 point. I mean, it's our defense, so whatever. But that's what it is. We're sitting here not doing as well as we could be. BB Key, welcome to the live stream. How's it going, man? Glad to see you were able to make it in. We are simulating with the Kansas City Americans, who were formerly the Carolina Hurricanes. This is our first year in Kansas City. We're crushing it. What province do I live in? I am an Albertan. I'm from Cold Lake, Alberta. So that is 3 hours northeast of Edmonton. So pretty good. Can we play later, Velocity? I'm not sure. I am going over with a buddy right away here after supper. So I have to say doubted at this point. 4-1 loss to my Edmonton Oilers. That's not good. Pixel Gamer, that's awesome to hear. That's awesome, man. And let's see, against Chicago, back-to-back games, and we get 1-1. That is not good. So we are 4-6-0. About the Mata Trimmer, that is a trade I could see happening for sure. It's a tough trade for friggin' pardon me, for Colorado to pull off, but I think if they can get Mata, it's a steal of a deal. Landeskog is a great player, but I don't know how well he fits in Pittsburgh. That's the thing. Might put Lack or Nestrasil on waivers. I'd say Lack would definitely be a solid backup for the Oilers. That's a pickup I would not mind seeing at all, I can say that. Jose Quintana will be a Yankee in 2017. I don't know. I don't follow Quintana enough to know if the Yankees would be interested in him. I mean, anyone who picks up their game year over year is usually a Yankees target. So, I mean, that is what it is, right? We're not entirely sure what the Yankees will ever do or what the Yankees are ever thinking. You just live outside of Barrie. That's awesome, Jacobs. And let's see. We've got 2 straight road games, back-to-back, Avalanche and Jackets, and we lose. We're a 500 team. Going to be, I don't know if you said it already. I have not said how long the stream is. It's basically until I get called for supper. And then once I'm called for supper, I'm out of here and I got to go for the night. So that's the plan for the live stream at least. We're 1 point back of a playoff spot. It's a good time to go take a look at who's leading the way. You see here Teuvo Teravainen, 13 points. on 15 games. And then you got Victor Rask, 12 points. Elias Lindholm, 11. Jeff Skinner, 11. Wenberg with 10 points. He's our leading goal scorer. The guy's crushing it. Phil Di-Giuseppe crushing it as well. Bjorkstrand all of a sudden up to an 82. The former Columbus Blue Jacket killing it for us. Noah Hanifin, 6 points. Sebastian Aho finally getting it. Yeah, see, that is definitely what Torts is all about. But if you guys watched a little feature they had, Torts and Marty St. Louis talking about each other, they had a great relationship. They definitely did. Can I do a Hartford relocation? My next franchise will be a normal franchise again. Most likely an Eastern Conference team. Not sure about it yet. Dahlbeck with 2 points, Falk with 2 points, and then you got Shea, Son, Brickley, and Gagne all with 3 points. So this is good. Shapiro, they offered him. Yeah, exactly. Shapiro was in a tough position with Bautista and Mr. Encarnacion, but it's tough here. Mark Corbett, welcome to the live stream. That's awesome to see you. It's your first time here. Glad I'm making it enjoyable for you. Yeah, hate his agent, exactly. That's the thing. A lot of baseball, you can never really blame a player. It's more their agent a lot of the time. And 3-2 loss, not standing for pledge. I don't even want to touch that. I'm not American. That doesn't really affect me there. I try not to touch anything like that because it's just not my realm, right? And we're going to see here 2 straight losses and then a victory and another victory over top of Winnipeg. Suddenly we're picking up the offense. 6-5 win. That's huge. Do Islanders? Yeah, the Islanders are our choice. Pretty much any team is on the board for the next franchise mode. In the bullpen, then Jose, to be honest, those are the biggest needs. That's true. The Blue Jays are trying their best to figure out what they need, and it's kind of they're having an interesting time, right? It's tough for the Blue Jays right now. Victor Rask leading the way, 16 points, and then Jeff Skinner, Teuvo Teravainen, the other 2. Have I been to a Jays game? No, I have not. I really need to go, but I'm waiting to go down to Seattle one time. I got to get my passport in, and then I got to get a little bit of money saved up, and then go to see a Blue Jays game in their home Western Coast ballpark, Mariners Field, right? That's what I got to go do. Nice choice to relocate to Kansas. I thought so. Happy birthday to Connor McDavid. That's what I forgot to say. It is the McJesus, our Savior's birthday today. So definitely happy birthday, Connor McDavid. You see the lines doing well. Ryan Murphy's picked it up. I guess Justin Falk's finally got some points. This is good for our elite defensemen. Let's see. That's what I thought. Games in Blue Jays, anything is good. 20 years old, 98 points, 89 games. That's crazy. You'll love it in Toronto. I know, like, I've been meaning to go to the Rogers Center forever. It's capsized. Howdy, how's it going, man? Glad you were able to make it in the live stream. We're just answering question after question here while we simulate with the Kansas City Americans. We're going to wrap up November here and then maybe pull a trade to see if Ryan Murphy needs to get a little lineup. We need to figure out a way to win here. We're really suffering. You see, 11-10. No overtime losses. It's not good. Complete all. Well, it's earned Ted Williams. Ted Williams is a very good ball card. I can tell you that much. He's very useful in Battle Royale. A lot of guys run away. Do I like WWE? I have not watched a lot of the WWE. I really have never gotten into it, to be honest with you. Definitely need to see if maybe one day I can. So what we're going to do here is we're going to trade for a goaltender. You guys were calling for that last year, and we're going to do that exactly right here. Okay, let's get this done. Let's go see. We're going to trade for a high leverage goaltender, so we're going to trade away one of our young guys here. Let's go centerman. Who can we trade for a goaltender of value? You know what? Let's not trade for a goaltender here. Don't need a goaltender, I don't think. Dolynny, get Frederick Anderson. Yeah, actually, let's go take a look at Anderson. He could be interesting. Why do you change your name from Yak City Gaming to Dolynny TV? Now, this is a good question, guys. If you don't know, I used to be Yak City Gaming. You guys love that name. Anyway, what ended up happening is the Oilers traded away Nail Yakupov. Nail Yakupov was the namesake of Yak City Gaming. Of course, if you guys missed a lot of Nail Yakupov's first year with the Oilers, every time he scored, the announcers were always saying, and Yak City goes crazy. Yak City being Edmonton, and that's where I was based and all that. And then once they traded Nail Yakupov, I thought, you know what, it's time for a rebrand, and I rebranded, and that's what I did. I'm telling you, there's one elite. Yeah, that's true. I don't have a draft pick for next year. This is the thing. That's the problem, is my draft picks this year are all gone. I start in the 4th round this year, and that's not where I want to be starting. So maybe we'll have to trade up a little bit as well. Rookie skaters, we could trade Liljegren away, but we're not going to do that. Trade away Jelkovic, but I really don't want to do that either. Cam Ward, and you know what? You see, Fred, I can't pull this trade off. There's no way I can pull this trade off. It's not good. If everybody... Oh, I missed that comment. It doesn't have as much value. Trade for Arizona's first. That's a good one. Biggest wimp in the NHL. You know what? It used to be Nazem Kadri, to be honest with you. Nazem Kadri used to be terrible. We'll catch you later, Velocity. Thank you for coming in the live stream. I appreciate it. We'll catch you later. This draft sucks. Physical game. Yeah, it's tough. These next few ones are tough. Cam Ward, I really don't want to... We got to check out Cam Ward's stats. That's what I'm going with here. Got to go figure out what Cam Ward's doing back there before we can start criticizing him, right? I'm going to go Steam. Okay, there you go. There you go. Have fun there, Velocity. Hopefully it all goes well. Cam Ward for Cam Talbot. Yeah, that could be true. But you see, this is the thing. Cam Ward has not sucked for us. 2.07 goals against average. 11 wins and a .933 save percentage. It's Eddie Lack. Eddie Lack's been terrible for us so far this year. He'll get back on track. He plays WWE. If you play... okay, there we go. That sounds good. Awesome, inspirational. Subscribe to him. There you go. That sounds good. Subscribe to that guy. And we're going to go to the 25th game, and then I think I'm going to hop off here, guys. It was just a quick and dirty live stream. Got 3 Eastern Conference opponents here. 2 original 6 matchups, and then, of course, going close. Go Habs, go. Keep up the work. We'll catch you later there, High Heat Gaming. And Brossois is just getting better. Yeah, exactly. Brossois is going to be something someday. The goaltending, you need a #1 center. That's true, but Victor Rask's had a very good season so far. Finally, we get our first overtime loss. And this is going Colin Burko. Colin Burko. Okay, there we go. So we're sitting just outside. We're on the bubble. A win could get done. Lack for Brossois in a third. I don't know what Brossois is rated for. But he goes 280 overall. Yeah, that's good. Let's see. Teravainen's done well. Alexander Wenberg, he's going to be our top line center next year. This kid's crushing it with 19 points. Jeff Skinner, let's see. You know what? Let's put together Teravainen, and let's put together Wenberg along with Skinner and see what that does for next episode, guys. Get your suggestions in for next episode. I'll take them right now so I can do them now. Brossois went to a 90 for me. That's insane. I could never imagine Brossois being a 90. Nordstrom, Lindholm, Di Giuseppe, Aho, that looks like a solid line. And we're going to bump up Bjorkstrand for next episode, see what he can do. Murphy's still a 79. Pesci, all them, they're doing what they're doing. Cam Ward is doing his thing, you know that. And scratched, we have Nestor Sil, Campbell, and Carrick. They're okay with being scratched. We're good. We're good. Let's see. Let's see. Same. Okay, perfect. Guys, this is where I'm going to end it. Right here, right now. I'm going to end up peace and out for now. We're going to go definitely after this video uploads. Get me some suggestions on it. So, guys, thank you for tuning into this live stream. I know it's shorter, but it is what it is. If you're new to the channel, Shade and I will trade Dullbuck for Davidson. I think that's a good trade. Like I said, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. If not, leave a like. Guys, thank you for tuning into the live stream. I will catch you guys in the next one.